Okay, Aries, welcome to your general love read. We're going on a journey, okay, this week, which is beautiful energy. I do feel a sneeze coming on. Bless me. Oh, so anyway, welcome. This is a general love read. Roles can be reversed. May not resonate with you at all. If it does, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's a beautiful gift to the channel. It is really the only way. Clicking those like buttons and posting comments is what triggers the algorithm in YouTube to get these videos out to more people. So we're going on a journey of your soul path, okay? And then in the extended, we're going to look at your life path and see if we can kind of, divine what is going on between the differences there. And so it really is interesting, okay, because I've been working since some point last year, okay, with this amazing shamanic healer and training with him. And so part of it is this training of the shamanic palmistry. And Spirit just guided me at the beginning of this week and said, okay, let's go down that road together. That's what we're going to do. So as an intuitive, some of what I pull out in the tarot may not resonate with you. Okay, don't take it on as yours if it is not yours. Let it go. Only take the bits and pieces that are meant for you. So I'm going to start out still by picking for the collective from my Mindset Unicorn, Mindset and Affirmation deck. All right, all of the links for everything are down below. We have the Patreon, okay, for the community, if you want to be a part of the community. We also have Vimeo now. So how I'm doing Vimeo is that I'm putting everything that you can find on Patreon on Vimeo for those that do not want, okay, to participate in the membership. Okay, and what I'll do is it will be there for 2 weeks. Okay, so over 2 weeks, if you come and you watch a video and you want to watch the extended, or if you want to pick that day's current energies, which is you versus them, and see what's going on in your day, you can go ahead and go there. And I have individual, or you can do a 72-hour package where you can watch all the videos over 72 hours, as many as you want, okay? So that's all over there. That's down below. Personal readings, snail mail, address, everything is down below to connect with me. All right, so for the collective, all right, you're trying to make something happen quicker than it can. This reminds me, like they're showing me Call the Midwife, like, the taking the cod liver oil and, trying to do things to accelerate this birth process. But what's really funny about this is what Spirit said to me right before I started the reading. I was thinking, doing the meditation and the alignment for Aries, and Spirit goes, welcome to the first meeting of the I don't give a fucks. So somebody is either in a mood, oh, that just makes me laugh, or, right, it's like you're just sick and tired of waiting for something to happen. Okay, now the intention that's coming through for your reading here today is that there is new vision coming, okay? New vision, all right, with existence. I feel like you're ascending, you're seeing more every day, and things are going to become clearer. You just can't be the one to control it, okay? It is completely divine timing. And so just remember that, okay, as we move through the energies. Now, again, this is something that Spirit has just kind of guided me with on the fly. So we're going to follow it, and you might find that it's like not your style. Okay, but I just am the messenger and do as spirit guides. So let's go ahead and take a look here for Aries into your soul path. Right, we're going to start out with the lion with the sun. Okay, tell me about Aries soul path. Okay, all right, so if you didn't come here, okay, Page of Wands in reverse, like you didn't come here to play games, okay? You didn't come here to play around. There's this energy of, I came to do the work, okay? And they're like singing Beyonce in my head. Work, work. Okay, so you came to do the work, all right? And yet I do feel like it's right now you're having a hard time with that, because I do feel like, oh, something has caught your eye. Okay, so let's look at your authority here, the Jupiter. Okay, yeah, all right, you are super manifester here, and you're very much in alignment, and I feel like you're trying to pull someone else in. Like, I do feel like there is you and someone else that kind of lined up, right, ahead of this journey. And you were like, okay, I'll see you there, babes. All right. Whether this is a friend, a family member, a like soulmate, you aligned to do this. And if you look at these infinity symbols, okay, the one is a little bit lighter than the other. And so I still feel like that person is slowly coming in here. With the Page of Swords, it's something that's going to require a lot of work. But I kind of feel like you're coming in as the authority. Okay, you're coming in as the one that's like, I know what we're supposed to be doing here, just follow my lead. All right, so let's look at Saturn. Okay, your logic here. Your logic is completely overturned by emotions. Ace of Cups crossed by Queen of Cups. You have the biggest heart, Aries. And it doesn't matter, like they're really showing me, it doesn't matter what day, what time, someone needs you, you are always there. But I do feel like you are starting to learn that you also have to, okay? Because the crossing energy here, I feel like there's an understanding that you also have to fill your own cup, okay? And it's about, they're saying, being in the ocean, but also being of the ocean, all right? And so it is hard for you, I feel like, to be that authority when your logic is like so turned by emotion. Okay, so Apollo, your emotions. Ace of Wands in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You second guess your emotions because there's that little aspect of, right, of the logic trying to rise up and overturn. So you may have these feelings, okay, for someone, or just in general, like, because this is your soul path, you may second guess yourself, okay, in terms of love. Let's look at your Mercury here, your communication. Yeah, you communicate very boldly here. All right, 10 of Pentacles. Communication is almost, I would say, like the most important factor in connections for you. You do not like to be second guessing. You are going to say it how it is. You don't hide things. You don't hold back from what you need to say. And when people communicate with you back, there is a sense of commitment and contentment for them honoring like that love language by telling you, okay, their truths. Okay, so let's look at your inner Mars, all right, which is the connection here. Okay, we're not going to take that whole stack. We're not writing the book on it today. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Aries connection. I feel like, all right, you have chosen those that are ill-equipped to connect emotionally. And yet there's this faith that you've come here to kind of prove that those that do not share, okay, and I'm getting this like right there in the Alta Major chakra, like there's this like a poke, poke, poke. So somebody really needs to listen to this. It's this sense of having faith that if you connect with someone deep enough, you will find the emotions. It doesn't mean it's necessarily true in those that you are seeking, because you are seeking those that do not give you the emotions, okay, that you are asking for. But you continue to have this faith that they will. Okay, outer Mars here is your heart. Yeah, the problem is that your heart has no patience. Okay, it has no patience for dealing with someone who doesn't give you what your heart needs. Okay, you give such gratitude, okay, to others. But the Nine of Pentacles in this, okay, shows me that at the heart, at the center, for you is lessons, learning, new beginnings. You may get bored, okay, easily when you, like you've come to dig up emotions, right? But when you start connecting with someone that doesn't give you that emotional connection, you may be like, I'm done. Like you're like therein is the balance. Okay, you could have Libra in your chart because I'm really feeling the scales. But there's the balance, okay, between, you know, if you dig deep enough, you can get to the emotional connection with someone. And yet on the other side of it is the, like, right, the communication has to be there. And if they're not communicating emotionally with you, and at the heart of it is that I need that as part of my lessons, part of my learning, you're a little impatient and you'll be like, nope, leaning too far that way. Okay, you're done. Flip them off. Let's try again. Put someone else on the scales. All right. So let's look at your Venus, which is your divine masculine. Okay. Okay, and it is your divine masculine, your energy within here requires structure and clarity. Okay, again, it all comes down to that communication, okay, for you, and so that your thoughts can be very aligned, right? So you're requiring communication and structure. Your moon, which is your divine feminine, okay, All right. Your divine feminine wants unity. Okay, you came here to be in union with someone very special. Okay, and there we have, okay, between the sun and the moon, there is this kind of push-pull because you don't want to play games. You want to be in control of things. But unity doesn't allow necessarily for that control. All right. So let's look at the planes of Mars, okay, for this fated sort of outcome here. Rebirth. Okay, you did come here for the rebirth and the balance. Okay, perhaps in past lives, you were never able to break through to this person and to get to those emotional connections with others. And the outcome here is that you're going to seek and find it. That's your sole purpose. You're like, I'm going to seek and find it. But I feel like, again, it's important for you to know, right? Like, there is the balance here where your divine masculine is requiring all of this truth and clarity and structure. And your divine feminine, okay, wants to be controlling. And there really isn't, okay, other than, right, overtaking here in number one, okay, in your logic being overly emotional, like you want structure, you want all of this, you want control, but your logic is like, F off structure. I'm trying to find my heart, okay? And the connection here is oftentimes lacking of the heart and lacking of the emotions. So there's a real off-balance energy here, okay? And so at the heart of this person, this connection that you are thinking of, all right, you came here bound to this person, okay, divine connection, divine soul partner here to garner new strength. All right, so let's go ahead and do a little clarifying, shall we? Okay, so tell me more about the sun. Yeah. Okay. You came to learn lessons, and I feel like you've learned a lot, especially in regards to families, to partnerships, perhaps even to feeling like you don't belong, trying to find this person, seek this person, and seek emotions. I feel that you keep finding yourself drawn to these very stable, okay, energies, to the structure, to the stability, to that sort of truth bearing. And yet, you're just not getting the emotional lesson that you truly sought out here, okay? So let's look at your authority here, Jupiter. Yeah, okay. The authority is about, right, bringing those two people together, bringing those two souls together, and working really hard at it, because there's this understanding that this is a divine counterpart. But again, I feel like you're trying to be the authority, you're trying to be the leader, you're trying to, as such, control things. And you cannot control the heart, I feel like as you try to exert your authority, right? The message that's coming through is that you're not giving this person their ability for their soul path. Okay, so let's look at this emotional logic. Yeah, it's because you are so tied to this person. Okay, yep. It makes it really hard for you to release that control because emotionally you feel so drawn, so connected, so in tune with this person that, you know, you push the logic aside, and yet it's still under the surface. Okay, and so you're questioning yourself. With this being judgment, there's a questioning of yourself. And are you in your truth? So let's look at the Apollo here. Yeah, all right. So it's hard for you to take any sort of emotion seriously because your logic is so overrun with emotions. You may find that you are turned, okay? You could be very empathic. And with the Knight of Wands and the Three of Cups on here, you could find that when somebody sparks your fire, all right, you just emotionally go into overdrive and you do not logically think it through. Okay, so look here at your Mercury. Yeah, there's the Queen of Wands. Okay, so your emotions and your communication are like cohorts here. But communication is the one that's ruling the roost. Okay, so your communication, especially in terms of love and emotions, it's in charge. And you may say things to people that you regret, but you also may hold things back if you're not getting that communication. You may wear a mask in love. All right. So let's look at the connection, okay? Inner Mars here. Yeah, Empress in reverse with the Empress in the upright. And patience. And that's, you're digging, right? You're digging for the emotions. And you're being very patient, okay? Waiting for that divine feminine energy here of control to kind of release. To let yourself fall into this dream state, trying to be patient for that to show up. But it's hard with that outer moon, right? Because the outer moon here, which is your heart, that has zero patience, okay, comes in with that masculine authority of structure. And when you don't get it right away, again, right, pulls back. I got to think this through, right? Pulls back. I got to think about this because where's the things that I need, right? But you've gone towards structure. You've gone towards somebody that's very structured. And so when they can't give you what might be very emotional under the surface, it's interesting that you don't quite understand it. All right, so I'm the Divine Masculine here. Okay, this Venus, again, you may turn yourself away, Seven of Wands, from what you feel in that solar plexus area, okay, because you require that clarity, that structure, and yet you also are seeking that connection. You may find yourself pulled into the 5D more than the 3D with that deep connection of love. And with the Divine Feminine here, okay, there we have the Queen of Swords. Putting the heart away. Okay, that's the inner deception for you. Okay, because the Divine Feminine is the moon. That's the inner deception. Is that you do not share your heart easily. And when you don't get what you want in terms of your soul path, you put the cup away. Okay, possible outcome here, planes of Mars, your fate. I do feel you're going to let, okay, someone come in and open up your heart. But it will be a hard path for you to get there. And it aligns with what you really wanted in truth. Okay, you wanted to learn the lessons so that you could come into this. I feel like you wanted to learn the lessons so that you could have, without a doubt, it was like, without a doubt, this love will be my truth. Okay, and so at the heart here, the strength that you're bound to this person is going to require you that despite, okay, all of your needs and wants, to release that control, to take a leap of faith, let go of the life lessons that are weighing you down, and move into this connection with that strength. Because I do feel, all right, that's what you want. I feel like when we look at your life path, we are going to see here that you want to release the hard lessons that you've learned along the journey and just be at peace and have faith that every lesson was meant to lead you, okay, to this King of Cups. All right, that every lesson was meant to bring you to this person that gives you the utmost strength. So let's get some oracle cards here, okay? Sorry for the squeaky chair. I need to get out the, the spray on it. That and the desk have been really squeaky. I don't know why. Okay. So, again, this is about the journey of the heart and the head. I feel like that is your deal. Head and heart. Okay. Intuition, heart space, structure, love. Okay, faith. And it really does all come down to that lion's area. That sun is really very much controlling your journey because, again, you came here for, like, no BS. Like, I want to learn the lessons, get with this person, have everything come into, like, you wanted. Let's learn all the shit, okay? You were like, I'm tired of coming back again and again. Like, you picked the occasion where you would live through a global pandemic, okay? While learning the lessons of love. Like, who in their right mind would choose that? But you did. Okay? And that's the journey that you chose here. All right, and 29 is 11. 11 is the number of the divine soul. And it's also about two different paths, okay? The balance. And we have the smoky mirror, so it is all the lessons, okay? The mirroring. And again, it's the sun. And of course, we have 47, which is also 11 and 2, okay? Can't make that shit up. pronghorn action. Okay, now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. Okay, I feel like that is like your exuberance of authority speaking there. But you also have fox, clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. And the way that this card came out shows that that is your challenge. Okay, as you're going through this mirroring, there is such a challenge for you to just have that faith and open your heart. Now, I feel like because of perhaps the life lessons that we're going to see, because you chose to have a very complicated life to learn a lot of lessons, there is a lot of inner childhood work that you are required to do in this life to come into alignment. You have blocked your path with your inner child and the unresolved issues. I am afraid to move forward and allowing past obstacles to keep me in my current state. And I wanted to say packs. So it could be, okay, other relationships, other friends, family, things that you would consider packs, okay, that you almost do carry around like in a knapsack, like a pack, like a backpack, okay, rather than trudging up and healing that. And I feel like it's because you're like, well, how can I heal my inner child if I'm the authority? Like, I've got to keep on top of things. I've got to keep learning these lessons. But that's part of it, okay, is the healing process that you are going to go through as you learn all of this. And I feel like as you move through that and you get to that leap of faith where you just give up the control and let the lessons come and be in heart space, that's when that divine timing will bring in that birth. All right. So I hope that this helped you, Aries. I am going to move into that extended and see what is going on, okay, with the life path and how does that impact you and your connection. All right. Much love, guys. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek and I hope to see you there. Okay. Okay, bye. Aries, let's go ahead and start with an oracle. Okay. I want to start at the heart of this. Okay. So that we understand, like, where are you in this life journey in regards to this connection? Nature. Okay, I feel like you guys are, it's almost like you are slowly coming together. Okay, because you see, the one is here close, the other one is afar, and you may not be actually looking at each other. But with all the lights above, I feel like there is awareness. So I do feel like you've met this person, but I almost feel like, okay, like you are surrounded by wishes, and I don't think that you two have really gotten into those wishes, okay, which is very interesting, to say the least. All right, so let's go ahead and, do you want to do this one? No, you want to do this one? Okay. Let's look at your life path